Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Marvel Feature Fight content, and we have the April Fool's 4-4 patch details right in front of us. So let's see. The Mad Titan who aimed for the true peace, and the Squirrel Girl who has defeated him in unknown ways. Unknown with yes, squirrels has prepared a lot of surprises. Thanos has found enlightenment and become a harvester with the new uniform in tier 4. Squirrel Girl, of course, new potential of the Titan as well as the uniform in tier 3. Let's see what we have in the chat. In the patch 2 uniforms, we have the Thanos Wise Harvester. Squirrel Nutty Titan. Oh my goodness! Yeah, get these nuts! Get these nuts! Okay, you can only purchase the uniform during the event. They're gonna be full cost uniform. Let's see. 2500 crystals for Thanos, no discount at all. Oh my god, Universal Supervillain, let's see. It starts from 20%, it goes to 35% all attack and all defense. I hope it is, well, we actually have all the passive changes, Mad Titan, Eternal Deviant, as well as Mad Reflection. That being the, I guess, tier 2 passive and the 4-star passive, maybe leadership as well. We get extra 5% pierce damage, which is nice. Basic damage received by 50%. That's nice. Whenever your HP goes below 30%, recover 70% of the HP. That is a good effect. It's gonna helpful in PvP. The tier 3 skill also is changed. Like, is it changed in terms of the animation, or is it changed in terms of maybe like the whole skill? We will see about that. We do have the villain allies. Now, he used to give us 36% with the endgame uniform. Now he's only giving us debuff removal. Now he's giving the debuff removal as well as the 50% attack bonus. So basically they combined both the effects. So this is good. This is really good. Then we have to self, basic damage dealt to superhero type by 30% and to villain types by 20%, which is gonna help his damage out. As well as whenever you get hit every 2 seconds, you're gonna recover 20% of HP. That could be big. Like, whenever you get hit, so it doesn't matter if you have the debuff removal on, doesn't matter whatever it is, you're always gonna get 20% HP recovery every 2 seconds on top of the 70% recovery that you're getting below 30%. So he could be really hard to beat now. Skill damage and increased bonus damage. We have the increased skill damage to targets with remove or debuff effect. So if a character has or has applied probably the removal of debuff effect, you will do 80% more damage to that. Plus to the debuff removal as well, instinct as well. So you're gonna do a lot more damage compared to what you were doing right now. So that's, well, 80% is a big number. So we'll see about that. The first skill has bleed, stun. Then we have snare and remove active work from target. Third skill has fear, incapacitation, a 25% attack and defense frenzy buff, 3 seconds of damage immunity as well as some attack. The fourth skill has ignore targeting, just like the current uniform, which is nice. Bleed, shock, stun, fracture, paralyze. Oh my god, so much. 80% chance to penetrate basically everything, and invincibility as well. So he has immunity and invincibility on consecutive skills, which is gonna make him awesome. The fifth skill has burn. We have silence as well, all defense down, accumulation 0.8%, and as well as excluding bosses, you will well, this is kind of bad. I wish it was just enemies defense decrease ignore, just like the rage effect. So he's gonna basically ignore 30% of the defenses. It could have been nice. Actually, could have been around the same value as rage, but that's all. So let's just take a, like, he gets a lot of survivability, a lot of HP recovery. So we got 70% HP plus the 20% every 2 seconds, which is huge. He does have, let's see, fear does not actually count. So let's see if he has any cancels for the ABX and ABL perspective. So bleed, stun doesn't work. Snare. So he has snare. Fear and incapacitation doesn't work. So snare, he has shock. Okay. And fracture. So he basically has all 3 cancel for the Alliance Battle Legend. So he could just be replacing Loki in that manner. On top of that, we also have paralyze on this skill. He also have burn. He also has silence. So he has all the 6 cancels that you need: silence, paralyze, burn for ABX, and fracture, snare, and shock for Alliance Battle Legend. So, well, he could just be the meta, replacing basically everyone in the Universal Villain category. But we will see about that. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere close to Black Bolt, but we will see about that. Squirrel Girl Nutty Titan. Oh, oh my god! Look at her face. Look at her face. Speed, supervillain, delightful. Of course, a paywall uniform. Oh my goodness! Applies to only Thanos. Wow. So it only applies to Thanos, gives you 60% damage to boss types. Hello, Thanos AVX slash ABL meta. Hi. How? Maybe let's see. I'm not sure. Squirrel Girl is human or what? She's a human. Okay, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing actually. Thanos is the alien, and you need a alien male. So even if she gives Thanos 60% damage to boss types, you can't use her with Thanos on the Loki day, on the villain alien day. So that's kind of weird. So we'll see about that. But she's giving 60% to Thanos, but you can't use her with Thanos and ABL. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure now if Thanos is gonna be meta or not, because that's a lot of buff. It looks great, but what's the matter? What's the point if you are not gonna be able to use with Thanos, right? Decrease basic damage receive by 20%. Again, exactly the same passage just like Thanos, 30% below, recovers 70% of the HP. The skill effects are the same with the skill New Avengers and Marvel now, but the hit count has been increased, making the skill stronger. This is kind of stupid and kind of weird. This is the first time Squirrel Girl is getting tier 3. So I guess whatever uniform you have, the skill is going to be exactly the same. It's just that you will have more hits on this skill with this uniform. Has paralyze, ignore target, dodge rate by 80%, 80% chance to penetrate with everything, invincibility for 9 seconds, that is big, 50% of all attack increase. Then we have 30% of physical attack increase. Damage dealt to universal types increased by 25%. Sadly, it's only to self, not to all allies. Chain hit damage by 15%. Guaranteed dodge rate 20%. She does have burn. She does have paralyze, bleed, and stun on the second skill. Third skill has silence, paralyze, and then 20% of recovery again, and 90% proc for one attack for 8 seconds, which is big. And she has again burn as well as the 40% attack and defense frenzy buff plus the damage immunity, bleed, fear, all defense down, and 1% damage accumulation while attacking as well as on this uniform. So being a paywall uniform, I did expect her to get a really good buff, really good rework, and I'm pretty happy about that. The only thing that I'm not happy about, that it's a paywall uniform. Yes, it does give you 60% extra damage when you're using Thanos in the team, but being a human female justice and Thanos being an alien male villain character, you can't use her on the ABL day with Thanos. So is it just gonna be just like a magic sort of uniform that you can situationally useful but literally good for nothing or something like that? But we will see about that. I don't think I doubt that she will be able to take on the human female or any ABL days, because tier 4 Shadow Shell is just too strong. So we'll see about that. Honestly, for now I think she could just be a skip unless you just want to get the uniform, unless she becomes meta, but we'll see about that. Then you have Squirrel Scorn, paralyze and ignore damage by dodge it by 80%, 80% chance to penetrate basically everything. Again, 9 seconds of invincibility, we already saw that, and 50% attack. So this is how it looks like. We will have so many squirrels coming on, and looks like a cancelable skill, but is it going to be useful? We'll see about that. Thanos' tier 4 advancement. Let's see. Who dares to stand against the rage of the Titan? Titan's Wrath. We have 50% all basic attack increase to enemies, which will be helpful, reducing the damage as well. 20% of basic damage stacks up to 60%, so basically 60% of damage increase that you will get. 30% chain hit damage when attacking, so after the tier 4 skill, Thanos' damage is gonna skyrocket absolutely. And we have 1000% of physical attack as well as energy damage. This is, I don't like it. So it's basically off physical attack, so Thanos could just be, he has always been kind of like a mixed attacker, but with this uniform I feel like he is going to be a proper physical attack character or energy attack character. We'll see about that. He has kind of always have been like a mix attacker, so we'll see. Artifact, so we have the Squirrel Girl artifact, which gives you ignore target dodge by 15%, as well as some extra boss type damage by 15% as well. And we already have Thanos' artifact in the game, which is not that amazing. It's, I think, instant critical rate, instant critical damage, or something like that. So still helps. The issue of the hero modeling of the Green Goblin ultimate has been displayed abnormally. Okay, has been fixed, and that's how it is. That's gonna be all for the patch. So honestly, I was too hyped for this one. I'm not that hyped now after reading the patch notes. I think it's nice that we are getting Squirrel Girl and everything. The rework is going to be great and everything is going to be great. Thanos is the only thing that is kind of I have my eyes on. 2500 full cost crystal uniform, no discount. I hope he's OP with the additional peers, all the damage, all the HP. He looks to be insanely good for PvP department. Is he gonna be for ABX and ABL? He has all the 6 cancels: silence, burn, paralyze, as well as shock, snare, as well as fracture. So there is definitely scope for him to beat Loki as at the tier 4. But I don't understand, again, just like Magic, how Magic was, I still don't understand the value of a paywall uniform which doesn't apply for the specific ABL day, being a different category. So you can't use Squirrel Girl with Thanos, even though she gives Thanos a 60% whopping attack to boss types. But that is useless because you can't use her with Thanos. So for now, I would say she looks like a skip, but we will see when she arrives in the game. I'll definitely try and do reviews for her, as well as compared to Thanos as well. I might just do tier 4 Thanos reviews soon as well. So we will see about that, how it goes. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about these 2 uniforms, this update, this April Fool's prankster update, and yeah, how these characters perform. We will see that in the coming videos as well. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.